Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Wednesday, 28 December 2016 still. And the market rose at the opening this morning, but now everything is going down on the other side. We have minus 34 on NASDAQ, minus 50 on the Dow Jones, and plus 34 on the TSX, which is coming down also at the moment. So there has been a lot of small number of volatility, but many times volatile this morning. As an example here, I have the financial service. Just look at how many times the sector went up and down, you know, up at the beginning and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, you know, so it's stretching now. There's less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There has been 6 cycles this morning up and down, and to end finally into near nothing. And it's the same scenario everywhere. So that was the staple, sorry, and the financial did the same. And then finally, instead of going back here, and the market started plunging, not the market, but the sector. So the industrials are now coming back down too. Many other sectors are coming back down. Those that have something left are still coming back down at the moment, like the energy stocks and the mining also. So there could be even another move in the afternoon. So nothing lasts and nothing is strong. Nothing shows us a real direction. Every single sector are within their sideways movement. Some at the top, like the gas and the oil, which are at the top of the chart, and the gold and the silver at the bottom of the chart, both in their sideways movement as every other sector on the market. So we don't have any direction yet. And so far on the NASDAQ market, it rose yesterday, but we are today is testing the support anyway. And the Dow is starting to come down towards the support, and the SPY is at the support already. And as you can see, the TSX has almost no gain anymore for the day. So the energy sector is at the top of many months. The gas is at the top of many months too. And the stock hasn't even reacted in the last few days on it, and it's totally sideways. So until we have a new high, like Inner Plus is not far from that, but you know, this is a triple resistance, so it's $13 for that, the breakout. And we have a couple of stocks that have been stronger a little bit, and passing positive in this movement here. But the way the market goes right now, will it hold? Even the Dow Jones has some more pressure on the downside. Even the energy sector is showing some downward direction at the moment. You can see it here like that, you know. So I think we better be careful in border signals for the day. And the gold was going up yesterday. So if you look at the stock, they seem to be gapping this morning on the Canadian market. But it is not true because it's just that the Canadian market was closed yesterday. And on the American market, the stocks were going up a little bit. So that's why on the US market, you don't see that gap on the gold stock. But I don't think it is a good signal so far. It's a way too risky yet. It's still only a little pullback within the sideways movement and the downtrend. So I think it's too risky to increase position at that time. And look at the mining. We can confirm again the new support, but not enough. We would have needed a new high for the day. And we did not have it, and since that time it's coming back down. Northern Dynasty has reached a profit-taking point. It's coming back down after going up for a couple of days. And as you can see, most of the mining stock are confirming a new support without confirming a new bullish cycle. So got to be a point of the entrance here, but if you do so, be prepared to exit if ever the stocks are breaking their short-term support, as it could be here on the Tech Resources 2665, on First Quantum 1362, right under this very short-term support that you see on many, not to say most, of the stocks. So look at that here. You see that every single sector are totally flat. Consumer discretionary is flat. Like Magna is flat. You see Canadian Tire is flat. Every stocks are not neither beginning any bullish or bearish cycle. In the telecom, it is flat also. In the financial service, it is flat, as well as the industrial sector, real estate, utilities, healthcare, all straight flat. Staples, very flat, despite, you know, the volatility I showed you this morning about 5 times going up and up, 5 times complete cycles that we have seen. It was just inside this little quote here for the day. So as I said, the market is volatile, but there's no big number associated to it. So it's mostly the day traders that are playing with the market today. So this is about it. The question bar is open. I have one question right now, so do not hesitate. We have time enough time to to answer your question. Let me see where this other stock, I wanted to see how it. Oh, you know, you have that stock today that's been one of the best traded stock for the day. That was on DRAM, Dataram. So it has produced many cycles this morning, and at the stage that it is right now, right on the top. Let me see with less data here, and we'll have another signal right here at 280 on that stock. We're going to the break.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a little bit of a downward movement at the moment in many cases. Let's see here. We have utilities that is making a new low for the day. And it seems like the technology are going to come right back down to the bottom. And the energy sector has made another move towards its bottom of the day. So I don't think we're going to keep a lot left at the end of this, trading day. And the mining are putting some pressure on this support. So we have that gain left since this morning. We have lost this already. And the gold that was the strongest move this morning is coming now to test for the 3rd time its support. So I don't think it's going to go any higher for the day. And so we don't have this best market so far. Here's the first question from Bear. Where would you buy HCG? HCG. Oh, I'm the wrong place. Here. Hey, like that. Okay. HCG. Home Capital Group. But actually, it would have looked like today's movement, but don't forget that this is not a sideways movement. It's just 2 days of trading missing days. So actually, you have to put this quote like here to make it realist, and like that, you know. So it's actually the 3rd day's up in it. So it's not breaking through its resistance at the beginning of a bullish cycle, but towards the end of the bullish cycle. So I'm a little bit worried about this signal, especially because since this morning the stock never got any higher, and then it created this support here, and a few minutes ago it broke the support already. So it sounds like it could have been a nice signal, but no, I'm not very nice. I don't find it's very nice. Where would you buy AGC? I would have bought it, but with a much bigger volume, and which is not likely to happen because the stock never makes lots of volumes. So I don't really like it. The Globe and Mail reports that 30% of the company available share float is sold short. That is huge. Presently, it is the most shorted stock on the TSX. Okay, but what happened here? Was it a buyback? You know what happened when lots of stock, the stock is becoming one of the most shorted. Is if something happened, people become worried and they buy back. And on the buyback, it could go up very, very fast too. So I will not short it, not in this condition anyway. But I think if the stock takes too much pressure on the upside, it could accelerate because, as you said, the stock is very, very well shorted. So maybe some panic will occur, and the stock could climb right away. But buying a stock on a buyback doesn't sound very right for me anyway. But there are so many stocks that are more interesting than that one. So let's see where we're at now. Okay, so negative here. It's got some discretionary. Oops, but I made a little mistake here. Okay, and same thing on staples. It's plunging still on the financial. It's plunging quite steep. And the same happening right now on the industrials. And now the technology that keeps going down also, and the utilities. and many sectors are doing it actually. So we only have 22 points left. So it's 0.7% down on the Nasdaq, almost half a percent on the Dow, and 23 point up on the TSX. So it's nothing that sounds very interesting, but I don't think there is that much potential on the downside neither, because you know it's as I showed you, those that are at the top are near breaking up, and those sectors that are at the bottom are near breaking down. So what is the morale of this story? It's pretty hard to know. So far, I think the best is to try to find something, play the market a little bit, and but be wary not to buy on the upside, you know, because there we still feel that little bit of selling pressure. Look at the Nasdaq that just plunged in over the last few minutes, again at -30 right now. And so all index are pointing down, and most of the sector does too, unless because of the market goes down, we would start having some positive movement on the gold. That is possible. Let's put it there in 5 minutes to see. So we have this place here. So there could be a little movement, a downward or upward in the afternoon on the gold, because the other one has already showed us their direction, and this one is the only one that is stable right now, and it seems like it could pick up on the upside while the other continues on the downside. So that was everything for today, folks. Thank you very much for attending. We wish you a great holidays, and we'll see you back in the new year.